Hey everybody, this is Spencer L. Campbell, the MLM architect, coming to you from Salt Lake City, Utah, the MLM capital of the world. Today I'm going to show you how to get an Aweber opt-in pop-up on your blog or website. Super duper easy, should take us less than about 10 minutes, and you can have a lot of fun with it. So let's get started. The first is two things that you will need is an Aweber account. I would imagine that you already have that if you were here. To track your opt-in, your leads, and all of that stuff. Second is access to your WordPress dashboard, your Blogspot dashboard, or Drupal, whatever you use, where you can post the JavaScript/HTML code to do the pop-up. Okay, so let's get started. You're going to log into your Aweber account. You're going to create a new list. It's very, very important to keep your list separate so you know where or which leads are coming from what places, and also when you broadcast, you're not sending the wrong information to wrong people, you're sending them the information that they requested. So there's that. Across the top in the blue, you're going to click on Web Forums. It's going to open these up. This is one I just did. This is one I did last night. So it's had 14 displays, 1 submission, and 11 unique displays with a 9.1%. That's great. If I could get 10% opt-in of all the people that visit my sites, I would be ecstatic for the rest of my life. So, create a new web form. That's where you're going to go. Once you're on this page, the very, very, very first thing that you want to do is decide what kind of pop-up you want to have. Okay? Now, this is a LightBox. And the reason they call this the LightBox is because, as you can see, everything behind it is dark. You can still see through it, but this page brings the eye to that page, to the opt-in page. Okay, and here's the 4 options that we have. An inline appears current with your web body page. It's basically a static opt-in page. You can put it in HTML format. I believe it actually will go into Facebook or FB HTML. So if you wanted to put a basically opt-in page on your Facebook page, you could do that as well. Any static page. A pop-over basically hovers over the web page. It's usually unblockable, and it's the same color as your web page. There's the lightbox, which I just explained, and then there's the traditional pop-up, which opens in a new window, which I do not recommend at all. Most web browsers have pop-up blockers now, so it's just one more step for the person coming to your website to opt into your site. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to pick Lightbox, and we'll do Feed Me. All right, we like this one. Basically what you do is you just go through, type in the information, subscribe to my RRS feed. Okay, subscribe. Okay. You can actually change the information that you want here for name, email, and you can actually add your own custom field. So here we go, edit. Let's do first and last name. Okay, we want to add phone number. Okay, phone number, the reason it's up there is because I've done it before on a previous opt-in page. If you haven't done it, you would create new field and then just change it here. Favorite color. Right? If you want to put something funny there, what their favorite color is, I wouldn't recommend it, but just so you know, you can do that. You can add a counter, so it counts the number of people that are following or readers. You can take off the privacy page. I highly recommend putting on it. It just adds a little trust to you, to the people that are opting in, coming to your site, reading. You can obviously change the text font size if you want it centered or left or right or however you want to do that. You can change the background. Oops. Background. Oops, okay. Let's go purple. Right. If you want to do this section in a different color, you can do it however you want. You can do the whole thing, same color. Okay, like that. Once you're done with this, you're going to go to Save Web Form. You can go to the next page, step 2. This is where you would name your form. Okay, so mine is obviously my web form 3. They give you some cool ways to thank people for opting into your RSS feed or your website or your landing page or whatever they're going to opt into. Is they give you an audio version, which actually will send them a little audio message that says, hey, thanks for opting in. Go to your email box and check the link. It's basically a double opt-in. As Aweber customers, it's a double opt-in. You can have a video put up there, or my favorite is actually a custom page that you create yourself. So you can send them to another page on your website that thanks them personally and gives them another added message of 30 to 45 seconds, depending on what you want to do. I would recommend popping that page up in another window instead of taking them where they are to a new page, just because then they have to go back to get to your website. If they're really interested, they will go back, but it's better to have two windows open, one with your opt-in thank you and one with your website homepage. Okay, so that's how you would save that information here. Save web form. Go to step 3. Super easy. I want to install my form. Okay, what you would do is you would take this JavaScript, come over to WordPress. You're going to go to widgets. Okay, you're going to grab some text, which I already have. This is where you can put HTML in. So I'm going to put it here before we save. So this is what it looks like. This is the one that I currently have. And this is the new one that we've just done. Excuse me. I'm going to save this. Once it's saved, I'll come over here and we should see the new one right in the same place. Refresh. There we go. New color, a little bit jazzy. It doesn't match my blog at all or my website, but you get the idea. You can change the colors, do whatever you want. Super duper easy, but this is a very powerful tool, because if you're coming to my site, the first thing that you see is this. If you don't want to subscribe to my RSS feed, that's fine. You just click X, you go to my website, there you go, right? So if I refresh again, however, boom, there we go. We're going to see it every time. Now you can actually change that in the settings. If you're going to have somebody else install this for you, you can email it straight to them. It's easy, right? You just send it to your web designer, give them the message, write in the code, and they're good to go. So this has been your tutorial on how to install an Aweber opt-in pop-up on your blog or /website. Once again, my name is Spencer L. Campbell. I'm the MLM architect, helping people build their MLM business from the cornerstone to the capstone. Have a great day.